Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin. I'm filming this in my storage unit today, and what I want to show off on this video is my haul from Bendi-Con. So yesterday there was the Bendigo comic book convention, and we had a table there selling our books that we write and draw, but I picked up a bunch of stuff. There was like at least 30 books. So I've gone through, I've sorted them out, and I've put the keys at the bottom, and there is a lot of keys. So I'll just crack on. The first one I want to show you is Batman issue 295, and I apologize for the glare. I've got the door open of my storage unit, so the lighting is a little bit different. Yeah, so yeah, it's just an old Batman, and I thought, yeah, it looked good. It was an interesting cover. I did like the text here, back off Batman, or this magic show becomes a tragic show. I thought that was funny. So yeah, pick that one up. And another Batman book with an intriguing cover is Brave and the Bold, issue 121. Jim Aparo on art. I'm pretty sure it's Jim Aparo. But yeah, it's got Batman strapped to a train, and the metal men are trying to save him. So that was very intriguing. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that gets resolved. Yeah, and the next one is issue 60 of Deadpool, or as you can see, issue 4. Issue 4 of this storyline called Deadpool Agent of Weapon X. Now, I remember around this era of Deadpool, it was constantly being threatened to be cancelled. The book was going to be cancelled because of low sales numbers. Yeah, every couple of months, fans had to write in and demand that this book can be continued to be published. But yeah, this was an intriguing cover as well, so I thought, yeah, why not? Now, a bit of a butt cover here. We have House of Mystery issue 225, and I apologize for the glare again. But yeah, we have Bernie Wrightson with this. It looks like an elephant man with no trunks. And yeah, a bit of a butt cover. Very intriguing. It's a giant size issue, which I'm very keen on reading. I don't have many giant size issues for House of Mystery, except for this one. And yeah, that should be a fun read. Now, the next two, I'm going to kind of tear through. We have The Punisher, issue 4. This is the miniseries drawn by Mike Zeck. So we have issue 4, and we have issue 5. So I have issue 3, and so I've nearly got them all. I have the full run of that volume of the ongoing for Punisher, but for the miniseries, I'm working my way up. Now the next one, this is actually a duplicate, but it's in a nicer copy than what I have. The one I have has a sticker on the cover. So here's Venom Along Came a Spider issue 3, and I also picked up issue 4. So yeah, John St. Pierre or Joe St. Pierre artwork. So it's going to be a nice, fun read. Now the next couple of books I want to show off, they're drawn by they're written and drawn by a local guy, local to Australia in that he's up in Sydney. I'm down in Melbourne. This is his book, Greener Pastures. Tim McEwen, did he write it or did he draw it? I'm pretty sure he drew it. Doesn't actually say. It just says Greener Pastures by Tim McEwen and Michael Andis. So I assume that Tim has drawn this because he's done a little squiggle on here for me. But I remember meeting Tim in 1996 at one of Melbourne's first comic book conventions. It was Oz Comic Con 96. I was 16 years old, and I saw his book Greener Pastures, and I was enthralled. I knew about self-publishing because of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and here we have issue 3. I knew about self-publishing, but I didn't know the ins and outs of it until I met Tim, and he was nice enough to explain to a 16-year-old boy how to self-publish and how to get into it. and I was always intrigued with making comic books. But when I met Tim, it really amplified my love of the medium. So we have issue 4 here. We have this is Trevor Bovis, and he's on the stinker, as you can see. And then we have Greener Pastures 4.4.5, or I'll call it 4.5. Yeah. And so, as you can see, I am picking up all these old issues of Greener Pastures. Here's issue 5. And we have issue 6. I already have issue 1 and issue 7. And yeah, back in '96, I bought the first issue and Tim did a sketch for me. And yeah, it really awoken this love of the medium and the love of self-publishing. And yeah, I now do it myself. And so Tim was very keen to hear the story, and very nice to listen to me rabbit on about it. Now, this is their latest issue, issue 8, and Tim was also mentioning in a panel that the book has an end goal, and it started off with issue 1 with a very small story, and then it gets amplified. Starting from this issue, the story gets epic, as he explains, but there is an end goal. So I'll be very interested to see the end of that. But the last one I want to show off from Tim is Greener Pastures Extravaganza issue 1. And Tim explained that this is kind of like an anthology series, bibs and bobs type deal. And also with this, there's many different artists, all with different art styles. And Tim just thought it'd be fun to get some guys in the local industry to have a go at drawing that. So that will be a fun read. So thank you to Tim for selling me all those, and for listening to me rabbit on. But the last books I want to show off, here they are here. These are the key issues to show off in the video. And I thought about, do I put these aside and show them at the end of additional videos, or do I just show them all in one big go? And the answer is I'm going to show them all to you in one big go. We have Batman Sword of Azrael issue 1, first appearance of Azrael. So for all you Azrael fans, I'm kind of an Azrael fan, like maybe on the periphery. Yeah, here's his first appearance. Then we have Birds of Prey issue 1. I was very keen to get this because I remember when this series came out, I picked it up but from like issue 9, and I ran with it for like 100 issues. But the first few issues I wasn't able to score until today, and here we have issue 1. We have issue 1 of Supergirl by Jeff Loeb and Ian Churchill. I don't know why I didn't pick up this issue. Maybe it was a cost thing at the time it came out, which was 2005. I think it was the cost in 2005. But yeah, it looks like a fun read, but you never know. We'll see. You live in hope. The next one, we have Swamp Thing issue 50 by Alan Moore and Steve Bissett. And yeah, other channels have spruiked this issue as a key issue because it's the first unofficial appearance of the Justice League Dark, with like Phantom Stranger and Deadman and Dr. Fate and Spectre and Etrigan the Demon, and yeah, of course, Swamp Thing right there. But you never know. I think this is going to be a fun read. We will see. Now, the next one I have for you is Young Justice issue 1. I picked this series up from issue 14, and I wish I had picked it up from the start and gone through all, say, I think it's 55 issues, because this was a fun read, but I never had the first issue until now, and I will look forward to reading this, because in my mind, Peter David was at the top of his game with Young Justice. He was really having fun with the concept, and yeah, this is just their first issue. Now, the next one I want to show for you is New Gods issue 3 by Jack Kirby, with Black Racer and Death is the Black Racer. What an interesting concept. So here he is here, and he basically, if he grabs you, if he captures you, you're dead. So he's kind of like the Spectre in many ways, but looking a little bit more flamboyant. And I just love this Jack Kirby artwork. I also love that in the background, Jack Kirby was using photos, black and white photos, in order to fill pages out and to speed up the drawing process. And in some instances it works, and it works very well. So I'll be keen to see how it goes in this issue. I have 4 more to go. The next one is Kingdom Come, issue 1. Now I have this in the trade, but I don't have this in the singles. So I have 3 more issues of this to go. I have read it, not this issue, but I have read the trade, so I know how it goes. It's a fantastic read. I highly recommend, if you're a DC fan, to read Kingdom Come, because I think there's a lot to enjoy with this concept. The next one is Punisher issue 1, the first issue of the limited series. I showed you issues 4 and 5. And the only issue I have to get now is issue 2. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to pick it up yesterday, but yeah, here it is, issue 1, and issue 2 is not that far away, fingers crossed. And then I have the full set, and then I'll be happy. Now, 2 more to go. They're DC related. They are Justice League of America issue 200, and let's just see, does it have it doesn't actually have the listing of who is drawing this on the outside. I thought, because actually it does. So this is a wraparound cover, and the interiors is just incredible. I mean, we've got Jim Aparo, Jerry Austin, Brian Boland, Brett Bredin, Pat Broddick, Jerry Conway, Frank Giaccaro, I don't even know how to pronounce that, Dick Giordano, Carmine Infantino, Gil Kane, Joe Kubert, and George Perez. Like, wow, just like a murderer's row of talent on this book. And I mean, I've flicked through it. I'll just show you. Like, look, I mean, look at that. Just insane artwork. And it's the JSA. It's just JSA. It's a JLA, and it's a issue 200. So yeah, very cool. But the last one I want to show off is Superman issue 400. And so it's an anniversary issue, obviously. And yeah, again, Brian Boland, Ray Bradbury, John Byrne, Howard Chaykin, Steve Ditko, Will Eisner, Mike Grell, Klaus Janson, Mike Kaluta, Jack Kirby, like Frank Miller, Mobius, and Jerry Robinson, Marshall Rogers, Bill Sienkiewicz, Walter Simonson, Jim Steranko, Bernie Wrightson, like insane talent on this book. So I am really keen to read this sucker. I mean, look at this. Look, so this is Frank Miller doing Superman. Just great. And so this came out in 1984. Wow. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe if you wish to. I'd really appreciate it. I will also add that most of these books, if not all of them, came from my friend Bruce Patterson, who you can find on Facebook. He has a Facebook auction group that he partakes in, and these books sell for very nice prices. It is Australia based, so if you're overseas you might have to pay in postage, but it's certainly worth looking for Bruce Patterson's books, because I got some really good stuff. Okay, that's the video. Thank you for sticking with me. I'll catch you at the next one. Bye guys.